Hi, this is Phil, and I'm here to tell you all about the Capes and Lunatics Patreon. Get early access to all of our interviews, including the monthly Chichester chats with writer and comic book legend D.G. Chichester, new episodes of classic Capes and Lunatics shows, including The Quantum Zone, This, That, or the Third, and many, many more specials, all completely uncensored. Access starts for $3 a month, full video when you pledge $5 a month. Check out the link in our show notes, or go to patreon.com/CapesandLunatics. Hope to see you there.
Hi, this is Kyle Higgins, and you're listening to the Capes and Lunatics podcast.
Diggity dank.
Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Nightwing News. New news. I am Phil. Joining me, as always, it is.
Hello, I'm Kristen.
That's right. And today we're back to talk. It's another new issue episode. So yes, this time we'll talk Nightwing 105, Titans number 2, and I can mention World's Finest number 16. There's a little bit of Dick Grayson in there. So.
Cool.
And then we can talk about how we won't be getting the regular issues of Nightwing and Titans again until September.
Oh, okay. So July and August are the scary months.
Night terrors, yes. Although it's kind of like that with every DC book, so.
Yeah. I saw that.
Yes. Yes, Night terrors are going to be hitting every DC books. I know. Will and I were looking at that over on the Green Lantern podcast. Yeah. All right, so.
All right, which one do you want me to open? Which one do you want to do first? Well, I said Titans or Nightwing, but you can do World's Finest first.
I was gonna say let's do Titans before Night. Let's do Titans then Nightwing, but yeah, I'll do World's Finest.
Okay, sounds good.
All right. Those of you who may not remember, last time Robin was in the Batmobile that had been taken over and it was about to crash into a wall. And I theorized that maybe Supergirl was going to pull him out. I was incorrect. It was Barry Allen, the Flash, who pulled him out.
Oh, nice.
And then they basically go get the cavalry because Batman, Superman, and a bunch of others were captured by Amazo and basically all the captured heroes. Oliver Queen was captured. Will Magnus, who created the the Metal Men? Yeah, the creator of the Metal Men. Yeah, there's a bunch of people captured, and they're all trying to get Superman away from the kryptonite so they can get him out of his power dampening collar and get them all out of there. And they're about to escape, but then Amazo is about to come back at them with the kryptonite when Flash and Robin show up with the cavalry.
Oh, Green Lantern. Nice.
Yeah, Green Lantern, Supergirl, Firestorm, Wonder Woman, Metamorpho.
That's the cavalry.
Yes.
So is this one wrapped up, or is it still ongoing?
There is one more part. Yeah, because on the last page it said to be concluded, yes.
Okay. Because aren't they still not sure? Well, no, they know the guy didn't get murdered because it's actually a robot, right? But
yeah,
they haven't like totally wrapped that aspect up, right?
Yeah, basically, yeah. All these rich guys were getting, I don't know. They were kind of again. It was a big conspiracy to get these all these rich industrialists because Amazo's trying to build all these robots and replace humanity. So yes, so the cavalry comes up. I mean, they basically clean up, but they're still gonna look. Amazo's still missing towards the end when Batman sends everyone off on assignments, and then he's like, "Supergirl, what are you still doing here?" Well, spoilers, kids. It's not Supergirl. It's Amazo.
Oh snap!
Yes, after Batman sent everyone else away. And once again, I mean, amazing Dan Mora art. All the heroes look good, including like Green Lantern, Wonder Woman. Oh yeah, that's the thing. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. Yeah, Batman sends Wonder Woman and Robin. They go get Tio Mara, who's basically like a rival of Professor Ivo, who built Amazo. So yeah, so we see kind of get like just like 2-3 pages real quick of Dick teaming up with Wonder Woman. So.
Aww. That's cute.
So, yes, I mean, again, always a good, once again, Mark Waid, the creator of the Diggity Dank. Yes.
It was Diggity Dank.
Another great issue, yes.
Another Diggity Dank issue.
I can't wait till that Titans one. Was that a miniseries? But the Titans one.
Yeah, is that starting next month? Or not till August?
I don't know. Well, I know, was it Tales of the Titans? Is that next? I know Tales of the Titans, I think, is coming soon. Remember, I think when we talked Titans #1, that Tales of the Titans was coming.
Yeah, Starfighters is the first one, right?
Yeah, I think so. Let's see. Here we go. Let me see. Mark Waid. World's Finest Teen Titans. Yeah. July 11th. So.
That's coming soon.
Yep. Less than a month. Yay. So we won't have the regular Titans book next month, but we will have Night Terrors and we will have World's Finest Teen Titans. So.
Now, so I saw the Batgirls that just came out today was the last issue, and Tim's, which is going to be next week, is going to be the last issue, but they haven't, I know they've announced new stuff, but they haven't announced any new Bat stuff, right? Because I know there's like new Green Lantern and... Yeah.
I don't think so. I mean, remember that Urban Legends book that was like the anthology book? That was canceled a while back, but then they restarted like a Batman Brave and the Bold, but it's basically like Urban Legends because there's a bunch of little stories in it. It's basically another anthology book. So.
Oh, okay. I was thinking it was more like, because I haven't been getting that. Yeah. I was thinking it was more like the traditional Brave and the Bold, where it was Batman teaming up with someone.
And I mean, I love the character, but like in the first issue, like there was a bunch of stories, and one of them was just like basically like a Superman story. Like it wasn't like a team up with Batman or anything. I'm like, I love Superman, but I'm like, why is Superman in this book? Superman has like 2 monthly books of his own at least. I'm like, why is he in this?
So have the Robins been in Batman Brave and the Bold or not yet?
I'm trying to remember. I don't think so. There was only 1 issue out so far. I think 2 might come out next week or something. So yeah. Yeah, it's another new one.
All right. Well, let me know if anything I know.
Oh, I will.
Because I haven't been... I was like, no, I'm not subscribing to this one. I'm tired of all of these Batman books.
I know. I think they've been cutting back a little bit.
I know, but they're cutting back in ways I don't want them to cut back to give me ones I don't want. Like, they're cutting back on Robins and Batgirls and giving me another Batman book. I'm like, that's not what I want.
I know. All right, so...
That's the opposite, in fact, of what I want.
Exactly. All right. Should we get to Titans #2?
Yes, let's do it.
All right. Death in the Family. I did like this beginning part where we basically start with the flashback, when the Titans are going to... one of the times they were going to take down Brother Blood, but the Justice League beat them to it.
Yeah, I thought it was interesting how they're mixing everybody, because like that's not strictly the new team or the new Teen Titans team.
Oh yeah,
that's actually a really big Titans team. That's 9 of them. I mean, it's cool. It's interesting to me how it's like in continuity, kind of. This team, like all of those people weren't on the team at the same time. And that's fascinating because I think that's kind of a team that people would want, but it actually never happened. Well, I mean, I guess it's happening now in flashbacks.
I mean, retroactively, I guess you could change history because, I mean, Dick is Robin in that flashback. So that is pre-crisis. So, I mean, the universe has been created and destroyed several times since then.
Right. Yeah. It's just funny.
But yeah, just say, oh, do you ever think we'll ever be as good as the Justice League? And Dick, no, we'll be better. I know it. It's weird because it's like Donna asked the question, but then Dick kind of addresses it to Wally. I'm just like...
Yeah, maybe that was like a misplaced bubble or something.
Maybe.
Well, no, maybe he says it to Wally because he says no and Wally says Dick.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe that's why.
Because it has to be addressed to Wally because, yeah, then the next thing you know, it flashes to the present and there's, dead Flash on the floor.
They're besties.
His best friend. That's what he says, yes. So they're like, oh, someone needs to call Linda, and Dick says he'll do it. I love when he comes back. Starfire. That was a short call. Dick. Yeah, Linda didn't answer. He did, and as Wally, alive and well, runs in and sees his own dead body laying there.
Yeah, which is wild.
I mean, we've used this as a trope in like science fiction and stuff, but how How weird would that be to see your own dead body laying there?
Pretty weird.
Yeah, even if it was like just a clone or something, that would that would freak me out. Because then they do all
gotta be easily top 10 weirdest things that would happen to you.
Yeah, they do all the tests. There's no magic or illusions, and Wally's cyborg confident this is the Wally from their world, and Dick's run DNA tests, and so the theory is it's Wally from the future ran back so the Titans could solve his murder.
And they mentioned the cosmic treadmill.
Yes. Which, again, it's so weird. I mean, back in the day, Barry Allen used to use that, but, like, Wally's been able to time travel under his own power, but I wonder if maybe just because he was wounded or something, he used the cosmic treadmill.
Well, I mean, yeah, does the cosmic treadmill make it easier, I guess?
Maybe, yeah, because it's not him doing all the work, maybe, yeah.
Mm-hmm. I feel like if I had a cosmic treadmill, I would use it. Even if I didn't have to.
Yeah, because I don't know if you have to hit light speed to use the cosmic treadmill, but if they do it under their own power, yeah, they pretty much have to hit the speed of light, so.
That's really fast.
Yeah. But yeah,
feels like a lot of effort.
Yeah, Dick says he found melted rubber on the soles of the shoes. Yeah, he said that confirms cosmic treadmill. Found traces of wood smoke and ash in the suit. Nothing treated, so probably a forest fire rather than a home or anything industrial. You were shot in the back at close range. That points to someone you may have known or trusted. Then
emergency!
Yeah, Oracle calls with an emergency. A massive blast has just taken out a city-sized patch of Borneo. So yeah, there's no meteors or projectiles tracked. So yeah, they need to go, and Wally wants to go, and Dick says, "No, you're staying here, and I'm staying here too." I love Wally. So unless you think you could stop me, to Dick, and he's like, "Wait, can you stop me?" And Dick's like, "Yeah." I do like this though, because they're like, "Oh, do you have contingency plans for everyone like Batman does?" He goes, "Yeah." He goes, "But I'm like Batman. I'll let you know I have contingency plans."
Which is better, because, yeah, it might seem irresponsible to not have any sense. You know, what if you're turned bad, or like, you know...
Well, yeah.
Your mind, yeah.
Yeah.
Get a body snatcher or something.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And again, like you said, with this power level, I mean, just Donna and Corey alone are Wonder Woman, Superman level, so, yeah. But yeah, Dick says, "I know your strengths and weaknesses." Yeah, that's why he says he knows someone could get close to the Flash there. And he said, like I said before, detected, wood ash. And so he said, "We're going to fight fate. We're going to start now." And Donna says, yeah, she's like, "Nightwing's right. You stay here so you can help save the day other days." Dick said he's going to retrace Wally's steps. And then this is so weird because he says, "Donna, you lead the mission," which I thought was be completely logical, but later on it seems like, Donna, later on in the issue, Donna's like, the Corey, it's not weird that Dick picked me. I'm like, wait a minute. I'm like, in every other iteration, when Dick's not in charge, isn't it Donna?
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much.
So I don't know why that's such a controversial pick. I'm like,
maybe it's not, and she just wanted to check in with stuff. Yeah, I don't know.
I thought it would just be implied if Dick wasn't leading the mission, it would be Donna. Yeah, because Dick and Wally stay behind, so the rest of them go. Yeah, Guard tries to corral the animals away from the fire, and then Donna has Cyborg and Raven basically just transporting water onto the fire from...
Yeah, they like boom tube it, kind of, right?
Yeah, that's what Cyborg's doing, I guess. Yeah, Raven's just opening magic portals. Yeah, because Oracle said there's a river that was dammed 7 miles away.
Then we're getting some new interesting wrinkles that.
Oh yeah, because there was an illegal tree clearing operation, but they're not. They couldn't do this, but yeah, Cyborg's like, yes, he finds a familiar energy signature. It's Tamaranian. So, I wonder who that could be.
Indeed.
But yeah, later back at the tower. Yeah, here's that scene where Donna's asking Corey, she's like, do we have to talk about Nightwing asking me to lead the team today? And that's another weird thing. They're like sitting at home together, and she's like asking her, "Do you have a problem with, do we have to talk about Nightwing asking me to?" I'm like, wouldn't she be like, "Oh, what about, what about Dick asking me to leave the team?" I don't know,
but I love Dick's T-shirt. That's funny.
the Batman one, yeah.
Yeah.
Although I don't know. That's a yellow bat on there. I'm like, That could almost be a Batgirl one, couldn't it?
I guess it could be. Well, it'd be funny if they like have him cycle through if he has like a Red Hood one and a Robin one. That would be fun.
So yeah, no. Corey's like, no, it's fine. She's like, we still have future murder and of a friend to solve and 2 mystery attacks to deal with. Yeah, like she said, yeah, Donna, you're a brilliant tactician. Yeah. But yeah,
they turn the TV on, and now we've got Brother Blood. Excuse me, Brother Eternity now.
Yes, who seems like he's turning over a new leaf here, and I do like he's talking about basically this new religion, this new cleaned up religion, and this like talk show host is basically like, you're asking followers to finance all this. How do you respond to those who see this as a shameless cash grab? From what I've observed, most religions are shameless cash grabs. Like, oh.
Kind of funny though. Not entirely wrong.
Oh, yeah.
But just looking at this guy, I'm like, obviously we know because we're reading the comic book that he's bad, but I'm like, are you for real? Like, this guy has cult leader written all over him. Like, he just screams skeevy cult leader. I mean, his hair, that outfit, where did he get that? The 1800s?
That's what I was about to say. I'm like, he's dressed like a 19th century vampire or something.
Exactly, yes. He's like Dracula in white.
Exactly. But then the biggest shock,
Yep.
yes, he's like, yeah, I'm sure there's apprehension and distrust. He's like, I'm pleased a Titan has decided to join our ranks. Because, yes, he was mentioned earlier in this issue when they were talking about the water. Yes. Tempest. Garth.
Yes, I was like, play the thing.
I love that last panel. They're all just, the Titans are just standing there, their mouths open, and Gar, oh, what the actual hell?
Yep. I mean, that's pretty much the only way to react.
Yes. So, yes.
But yeah, I did, and I was like, oh, that's such an interesting ripple, since Gar said, I'm working with somebody that can actually make a difference.
Mm-hmm. So is he being...
that was a good ending. I was like, what?
Is he being duped? Is it mind control? Yeah, but now the bad part about that is, are we going to have to wait till September to find out about this? Because I don't know if they're going to address it in Night Terrors, yeah.
No, I'm sure not. They're going to keep you... They're going to keep you hanging. That's how they do. I mean, remember, we had that stuff about Heartless, and then they, like, moved into something else, and we had to wait a couple months to...
Oh, yeah, Future or whatever. Yeah. Darn it. All these mysteries are going to...
Plus, it'll be a way for them to generate buzz, because we're only 2 issues in, so if you haven't picked it up yet and you hear about it, you might be like, oh, well... It's only 2 issues I gotta grab. I can easily get caught up.
I guess so, yeah. Because they did that with Green Lantern, too. There's 2 issues out, and then it's going to be Night Terrors. But I think they did it perfect with the Flash, because they're about to reboot, because they did Flash 800. And then, like, at the end of 800, it said, oh, yeah, Flash, the new Flash #1 comes out in September. Because I was even like, wait a minute, why did they wait until September? And Lilith was like, duh, Night Terrors. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah, that is pretty perfect there.
So, yeah, so that way they wait for the new #1. Yeah.
Well, you notice that the numbers for the Night Terrors are like, it'll be like Titans 2.1, Titans 2.2.
Oh, yeah. I think it's more like Night Terrors Titans 1, Night Terrors Titans #2.
Yeah, but it's like, it's not,
Yeah.
It's like it doesn't count. So if you didn't want it, like in September, it'll be Titans #3, even though already have done.
I'm going to look who's writing this, because I know with like the Green Lantern one, it's like the same regular writer of the monthly book who's writing the Night Terrors issue. So here, let me see. I'm going to see if it's Tom Taylor writing this.
I would have thought it would be.
Oh, no. Right now, Andrew Constant is going to write Night Terrors Titans. So yeah, it's not going to be Tom Taylor writing.
Is he writing the Nightwing one?
I'm glad you asked. Here, let me look, because I have that up too. All right. No. 2 writers on the Nightwing run. Becky Cloonan and Michael Conrad.
Well, maybe that's part of the other reason they're doing it, is to give the regular writers and artists time to catch up.
Maybe. Yeah. Yeah, because sometimes they do those summer events. Although, like I said, I know like the Green Lantern one, it's the same writer of the monthly series, but Yeah, this should be interesting. Yeah, Becky Cloonan. Yeah, she was like the main writer. Well, I think it's her and was that Conrad? But Becky Cloonan, she was just did a Wonder Woman. They actually ended today with Wonder Woman 800. So, she's done a ton of stuff. She was doing Wonder Woman. I know there was a point she was doing like Punisher and stuff. So I mean, she's written all kinds of stuff. So yeah, kids, night terrors in July and August. All right. Any other thoughts on Titans, or do you want to get to Nightwing?
I mean, yeah, that was it. I thought it was good, but I definitely thought the ending was good. I was like, oh.
Yeah, I know. They're going to keep us on the hook for like 3 months.
Mm.
All right. So, yeah. So what?
I said it's how they get you.
I know. All right. I wanted to save this for last because I really enjoyed this one. Out of all of these, I think this was my favorite. Nightwing 105. And again, it was kind of exercise. We didn't even get a backup story. This was all one story. So,
yeah, true enough.
But yeah, kids, if you don't know, yes, this is the issue where we see it through Dick's perspective. I love every so often you get like a reflective surface so you can see, he sees his reflection.
Yeah, I loved the beginning. Breath only a dog could love. Because I feel like that was my cat. You get that with cats, too. In the morning, I'm like, she doesn't care. Also, sometimes she licks my armpits. And I'm like, dude, that's gross. You're a weirdo.
Did she ever sit on your head or anything?
Yeah. Well, she doesn't sit on my head when I'm upright, but...
I mean, like when you're in bed sleeping and she wants you to wake up, will she sit on your head? Okay.
Or sometimes she jumps on me. And I'm like, oh, and then I really wake up.
I know my parents used to have a cat. Like if my dad didn't get up quick enough to feed her, she would just like sit on his head.
I put her on a timer now, so...
Oh, nice.
It does it for me.
All right.
And then also I liked his bookshelf, same page where the breath only a dog could love. Then we see his little it looks like Robin 66 Funko Pop.
Yeah, and then under that, what is that, like a Batman bookend?
Yep, and best to Robin from Superman. And then his masks.
Yep.
They've changed over time.
But then,
I like that.
But then his sister calls and he puts her on speaker, and his sister says a biological weapon has been stolen and is in Lucin Bloodhaven. So him and Barbara are suiting up, and then his sister says it was taken by the duo known as Double Dare. I know them. This isn't really their kind of crime. They've hijacked the M train. That's definitely not their kind of crime. So yeah, then we get him and Barbara jump out the window. We get that cool 2-page splash basically from Dick's point of view.
Yeah, and I like the reflection on that building. Barbara's cape is huge.
I know. Well, I guess we're going to kind of glide with it. We kind of want it to be big like that.
Yeah, makes sense.
I do like this when they jump on the train and then they jump to the next one, and yeah, Barbara almost falls, but Dick grabs her and he's like, you have to adjust for the combined speeds. Yeah,
she's like, sorry, I clearly don't take enough public transit. That was cute. Okay, I will say, I mean, it's whatever, that it's very comic book, but it's kind of cracking me up how when Batgirl is back, like they have her put on that black lipstick.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it seems a little bit extra.
Then they get on the train and they see Leaky.
Yeah, she says Nightwing, girl Nightwing. And like, she's wearing a bat on her. How hard can it be?
Unless she's just acknowledging, oh, you're a couple, huh? She's French. She said, they're after me they're a lot less friendly than you. I needed something leaving the city that was unstoppable. That's why she has the train, but she let all the passengers and the driver off.
What is she throwing at them? Is that supposed to be a seat?
Maybe, or a part. Yeah, I think that is a seat. Yeah, then Barbara throws one of the, like handcuffs at her and cuffs her.
Oh yeah, that's pretty slick.
Wow, she's running, and I love Malik. He's like, I missed this Nightwing. Me running, you chasing and grabbing, Barbara chasing and grabbing. I do like what they did with the word bubbles for Nightwing. They put the little blue around it because they can't like point it to him since we're seeing this through his eyes.
Right, yeah. Yeah. You're right. Excellent use of color.
But yeah, she says, they took my sister, and Dick's like, who took her? Where's the weapon you stole? It's not a weapon. And you have it handcuffed to a train. It's a vaccine, and it's in me. What?
Yes, and then, which I had kind of forgotten, so it was good they reminded us, but here they're still hinting that it's Shell Pharmaceuticals.
Yes. I'd forgotten that connection until, yeah. But yeah, they were hired by the nation of Latvia. There's mosquito-borne virus spreading there. Yeah, Shell has the vaccine, but they're demanding more than the country has, so... they hit the transport, she injected herself with the cure and escaped, but Margaret was captured. Did they get it, Barbara? Did they get a good look at you? Did they know you're twins? No. Then you reach your sister and not hand them back the vaccine. All we need is someone else posing as you. Well, where could we get another athletic redhead at short notice? Where indeed? Oh, next page. An awkward, discreet change later.
I like what they put Aliki into. Like,
oh yeah, it's like a conductor. It's like the driver's uniform or something. I love Barbara. How do I look? That question feels a lot like a trap, Batgirl. But then they get a missile shot at there's a missile gets shot at the train. Then we get like a 2-page montage of just them riding out the explosion. They all kind of get separated, but Dick gets to Aliki. Oh, I love this when they swing into the building. Basically, you see Dick's reflection on the building. They swing through the window.
Yeah.
Yes, kids, through it.
Hold on. And then the office people like, ah.
Oh, in the elevator. I love that woman. Oh, what floor? Basically just smiling at Dick. She's like, then I get down there. Big fan. Hey, thanks. You're just going to steal a motorbike? Borrow. I'll bring it back once I'm done. They're following a locator signal for Barbara. Looks like they stopped moving. Looks like a parking garage 2 blocks away. But what about that? I know this hit. I know you saw this when Aliki's like, she's like, oh no, I don't know what I'd do without my sister. And Dick's like, I get it. I have siblings.
I was like, oh, and he has so many siblings.
I know. Seems like more every day.
More every day. Yeah, that is kind of true.
But she's like...
Also, I was kind of cracking up at the advertisements in this alley. Hats on ice. I don't know if that's Bruno Redondo, like, poking a little bit of fun at Tom Taylor. Because Tom Taylor, on his Facebook page, he's kind of wearing a hat like that. It seems like he wears hats like that. Maybe. So I don't know if that was supposed to be, or if I'm just reading too much into it. That's what I thought.
So then Dick goes in to help free Barbara, but he's like, you freed yourself.
And it's also cracking me up how these people keep calling him Mr. Wing.
Well, that's Shell, who, as I forgot, like some of you may have, that's Heartless.
You get a good reflection of Nightwing in that guy's sunglasses.
Oh yeah. But yeah, so Shell calls him down to the boardroom. But yeah, he whispers to Barbara, take Margot 3 blocks over. She goes, I'll be waiting. But yes, he goes down to meet Lyle Shelton. But yeah, Dick doesn't know he's Heartless. He just knows him as a bully he ran into as a kid. But yeah, he's telling him, you're holding the country for ransom. And Shelton's basically saying, many of the other nations have agreed to our terms. Getting the best price for our product isn't illegal. And Dick, no, it's just immoral. But yeah, you can discuss the finer points with my lawyers. You blew up a train. No, we hired some independent contractors to retrieve something stolen from us. They were a little overzealous. And he basically says, yes, we've already severed ties with those independent contractors. And Dick's like, it was 25 minutes ago.
Well, and I mean, to be honest, though, they're evildoers. I mean, they probably killed them. When they say we severed ties, they probably killed them. But here, I was like, no, Dick, don't drink the water.
I know. I was like, he's going to trust that?
I know. Sure, there's something nefarious in that water.
But he keeps calling him Mr. Wing and Dick. I love when he's like, it's one word. Excuse me, Nightwing. It's one word. It's not Mr. Wing. It would be like me calling you Mr. Hole.
Boom. True fact.
No. So, yeah, then Dick's calling Barbara, who's standing in the alley. Double Dare's gone. Yep, they stole the motorbike. Aliki said you stole it. That's actually true. She said she'd give it back like you would have. And Barbara's asking him how good. They were not good people, but we'll have to make sure everyone who developed that vaccine is compensated. And then they're kind of talking about how she still has Aliki's costume.
I like the end. Barbara says, I think you'd look very good in this, Mr. Wing. Yeah, I want to see Nightwing in that costume. That'd be hilarious.
Oh my god, that would be funny if for some reason there was an issue where him and Barbara had to dress like that. And then you have like somebody like Jason or Damien come in and be like, you guys are one of those couples who dresses alike. Ugh.
One of those couples. That's why it'd be so funny.
Mm. But yeah, I really like this because I didn't know. I mean, I knew it was going to be good because, again, I always enjoy the Tom Taylor, Bruno Redondo. But like with the whole, seeing it through Dick's perspective, I didn't know what kind of story we'd get. But I mean, I like this.
Yeah, it was cool.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I do like that. The last page when he's walking out and he's, when he's saying it's like, it would be like me calling you Mr. Hole when we see Dick's reflection in like the door or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, that's funny. But also, I loved the ending where Barbara's like, I think you'd look good in this costume. Was funny.
Well, yeah.
I like the funny stuff.
Well, yeah, because when he breaks in and he's like, you're already free. She's like, I could tie myself down later if you want. He's like, that'd be redundant. But yeah, again, another great issue. Like I said, out of the three, I mean, all three of these issues were good, but this was my favorite.
Yeah, because it did something very different.
Yes. And again, it was kind of, there is stuff I'm sure that's going to come back, but it kind of was almost like a self-contained story though too.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, true that. It was diggity dank.
That's right.
Which, as we know, is the highest form of praise. Diggity dank.
That's right. Yeah, I like the credits at the end, almost like a movie or something. And the title, "You Are Nightwing."
And the truism about dogs and nasty breath only a dog could love.
Yeah, I love when they wake up and like the first thing you just see Barbara staring at him. She's like, "You're very pretty, but you should brush your teeth."
I mean, that's so true though.
No.
Your breath is nasty when you wake up.
Oh, everyone's is, yeah.
Exactly. Even Nightwing. See, he's just like us.
Yes. And again, I mean, this is a good issue. And again, Bruno Redondo's art is always excellent. But again, not every artist, I don't think, could pull this off either. It's just like basically doing it from the perspective of the main character for the whole issue. And doing it this well. Yeah. So yeah, it's very good stuff. And again, like I said, it was over kind of a longer story because we didn't get a backup. So we got more of it. Yay. All right. Any other thoughts on any of these issues, Kristen?
Good stuff.
All right. All right. So, I guess I can bring this schedule up. All right. So, yes, if you're listening to this on the podcast, next time you will hear, Batman and Robin 4 through 6, which we already recorded. So, but then after that, here, I'll pull up the schedule. After that, then if you're watching this on YouTube, the next one will be, let's see. Batman and Robin 17 through 19. So, that's right. We're going to close out the Batman and Robin series. Yeah.
Write that down.
Yeah, the next 3 weeks will be. Yeah, because it'll be 17 through 19, and then the one after that we'll do 20 through 22, and then after that we'll do 23 through 26. So I was just gonna say, just pull all the issues from 17 through 20.
All right, sounds good. I can do that.
All right. And then for our July new issue week, we'll probably have to do the second week because I think Nightwing and the Night Terrors Nightwing and Nightwing. Or the Night Terrors Titans come out on different weeks. So, yeah, because Night Terrors Nightwing comes out on July 18th, and then Night Terrors Titans comes out the week after on July 25th. So, maybe we should just do July 25th, so we'll have both of them, maybe. All right, so there's your homework, kids. Hope you enjoyed this another exciting episode. You were Nightwing. But yeah, send us your thoughts on all the old reviews or any of this new stuff. email us CapesandLunatics@gmail.com or call the voicemail 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. And remember, you can find all things Capes and Lunatics, episodes, social media, merchandise, the Patreon. Lots of good stuff going on there. So yes, find everything at tubespace.io/CapesandLunatics Podcast Network. That's tubespace.io/CapesandLunatics Podcast Network. And please check out our show notes, the podcast, the YouTube. It's all there. Our GoFundMe for Charlie Esser's family, who, yes, we just lost very recently. Was a big part of our team. So if you can, yes, please help us give some support to his family in this time. And stay tuned. Like I said, we'll have a memorial episode for Charlie here soon. So yes, thank you. Just check out the show notes. And as usual, if you want to know all the secrets of Dick Grayson, yes, pick up Dick Grayson Boy Wonder on Amazon now. Miss Kristen here talked to many people. Got some expert essays and more in there. So yes, pick that up on Amazon. It is worth a read. All right.
Thank you, Phil.
Oh, you're welcome. I enjoyed it.
My own personal hype man.
That's right. Your life is incomplete unless you pick up Dick Grayson Boy Wonder. All right, kids. I have to be a hype man. You won't hype yourself, so I have to hype it.
I mean, you do such a good job. Why?
I work with the rest of these people. I work with our egomaniacs. You're the only one who's like, yeah, you can mention it if you want. All right, kids. Thank you. Thank you for joining us. Again, next episode, we'll hear the Batman and Robin 4 through 6 we already recorded, and then after that, Batman and Robin 17 through 19. But yes, another good new issue week. No,
and so many all on the same day.
I know. If only we could just get some more Dick Grayson merchandise.
Is World's Finest having the Night Terrors, or are they on hiatus?
That's a good question. I don't know. You have to look that up because that's like a flashback series. Oh, look. All right, kids, come back next time. Join us same wing time,
same wing channel.
The Nightwing News.